Hi everybody, welcome to the Sterling Scoop. This is where we highlight all of the fun things you can see, do, and eat in the Sterling area. Today I'm here in a home yoga studio called Breathe with Jennie. And we're at her home here, right here in Cascades. And she's gonna tell us a little bit about how she got started in yoga.
Okay, it's been an interesting journey. I didn't find yoga until I was almost 45 years old. I was looking for something to calm my brain, actually. I wasn't looking to be more flexible. I figured those days were gonna happen. I was looking really just to find something to calm the chaos in my head. And I had found in a book from the library that said, you know, maybe you should consider yoga. So Googled it, Facebook came up with a local studio, and I went there and just fell in love with it. At that point, it was a very fast-paced yoga. I was a little younger, so I was able to manage that. Just a beautiful community of people, and I just would feel better mentally. And then it was like, oh, I'm feeling a little stronger, you know, a little less tense. So again, I approached it, or I found it looking just for some mental health benefits, and then the physical benefits were just a lovely second benefit that came as a result.
Right, yeah.
So that was for 2015 is when I first started. So the owner of the studio asked me if I'd be interested in doing a teacher training program. I said, sure. I love to be in front of a group. Actually, I was an instructional designer, so I had experience as a trainer. I didn't think being a yoga teacher was maybe for me because, again, I'm not very flexible. You won't see me putting my foot behind my head or anything like that. And I thought, why would I be good at that?
Right.
But she saw something in me and rightly believes that yoga is not just for the really bendy and the really flexible. It's really for all bodies. So I did the training. It was marvelous. Graduated in 2017, February, and decided to give it a go.
Yes.
Here. Most teachers, I think, start out in gyms.
Yeah.
And I'm not a gym person, and I just didn't feel like that would be really authentic of me to be like, hey, I've never been in a gym, but come to my, so I thought, and actually this was my teacher's recommendation. She said, ask your friends, you know, see if they'll come over. So I did a couple of free classes, and I guess you could say the rest is history. So it's
great.
It's been really great.
Oh, good. And I love that you just did it out of your home, because you can make it as comfortable, and it's very peaceful in here. I walked in and I already felt like calm. It was very nice. So I was like, maybe I should hang out here today. So how do the students sign up for classes? Do you have a schedule online that they can look for?
I do. Probably the fastest and easiest would be my website.
And we'll put that on the screen for everybody.
Yes, that would be great. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, same words, but my website really has my schedule. I have a Google Calendar, which I update as needed when, for example, I have a special class coming up on Monday. So people, I recommend always check that. Right now, I run this as a drop-in. Come when you can. I've always had someone come, so that's been very cool. Sometimes it's been one person. That doesn't happen too often, but so if the class is on the schedule, I'm here, so feel free to come. I do have new students that will contact me, either an email or a text, saying, you know, how does this all work? And I'm happy to explain. It's basically walk in the front door if the sign's up. I have a sign that I put on my front door. If the sign's up, come on in.
So I think I could emphasize that there's no like monthly memberships. It's kind of pay as you go. You're not committed to taking so many classes, or you don't have to buy a package, correct?
You don't have to. No, not at all. If you want to, you can, and I did price those so they're a little less expensive. And they're good for an entire year, because I realize I only have 5 classes on my schedule, so you know, there aren't as many opportunities as, say, some of the larger studios. So that's why I thought I'll give folks an entire year to use it, and it is at a little bit of a discount. I'm also flexible. I had one student who went to Israel for like a month, and our pass expired. I said, I get it.
Right.
I'm not, I have to, this is a business, so I need to be mindful of that. But when there are extenuating circumstances, I certainly work with people. But no membership, but all that pricing kind of stuff's on the website too.
Okay, right. Well, another great option here in Sterling, especially if you like a more intimate, smaller setting and you wanted to try yoga for the first time, or you've been doing it for a while and you don't necessarily want to go to a gym, this would be a great option for you. So I'm going to end our interview with the 2 questions that everybody is getting. What is your favorite thing to see, do, or eat in the Sterling area?
Okay, let's see. I'm going to say going for a bike ride just in Algonquian Regional Park. My husband is an avid cyclist. I am not. But my daughter and my husband convinced me just a couple of weeks ago to go, and Northern Virginia, especially this area is so beautiful. And there's the nice trails, so I think that would probably, until it gets to be like 95 degrees.
Yeah, then it's not so fun.
I would say just a bike ride at Algonquian is just a really nice thing. That I enjoy to do.
That's a good one. And lastly, if you had $100,000 to do a crazy upgrade to your home and business here, what would you do and why?
Okay, oh goodness. The first thing that comes to mind from a business perspective would be I would remodel so that the studio is more ADA, for Americans with Disabilities Act, accessible. Pretty much every student that comes here comes with some persistent pain or injury. And I'm taking an anatomy course right now, and that's making me that much more informed and a much better teacher to help people, because so many are coming from physical therapy, back surgery, hip surgery, you name it, but they want to continue to feel better. And their doctors have said, try yoga, and this is really the best place to come because I let people find what feels good for them. There's no pressure to move quickly. Take it at your own pace. If there's something that's not working for you, say you have a hip issue and you can't do whatever hip influencer, I'll say, hey, are you in physical therapy right now? Do you have some PT exercises you want to try? Go ahead and do that. We'll do something else. But I would love to be able to allow folks who are in wheelchairs or really who can't get up and down stairs to be able to come. Right now, you do have to come down some stairs. So if there was one change I'd make, it would be that, so that I could truly welcome all abilities here and let them find some breath and some movement.
Right. Well, Jenny, thank you for reaching out and being part of the Sterling Scoop. I appreciate it. And thank you all for watching. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.